Convivial maiden stakes, just about all in. Just waiting for clearance from the front. Ready? They're off at 7 furlongs. They've got to wait for a fairly good line. My Harrison George, one of the slowest to get out. Yellow Jacket is last of all. Desert Order got a good break in the Royal Blue and has the early lead. Salt Lake City, the blue and orange, is working over to go handy with a nose-banded no barrier. Pajanu white, black cap. Glen Finnan, the hoops of white and green, tracks the leaders. Yakowlev, dark blue and beige, pulling hard. Lahab in the dark green just behind the leaders, with Maggie's turn midfield and a white jacket to Baltic Voyage and Racing Breaks Rider. And then Sigmund in the purple and blue, slightly worse than midfield, followed further back by Single Track Mine. 3 Yorkshiremen towards the rear with Captain Wentworth and High Roll in the blue and white. And My Harrison George is last of all. Marbuba, the green sleeves and cap, slightly worse than midfield. They're beyond halfway, heading inside the last 3 furlongs. Desert Order in the Royal Blue has a narrow lead to the nose-banded no barrier. On the left, more beginning to drive away on the white-faced Salt Lake City. Yakowlev and Glen Finnan in behind. Pajanu, black cap towards the left. Extreme right, Lahab, Baltic Voyage. White sleeves running on from the rear. Furlong and a half left to go. A lot of chances. Desert Order, though, still in front. Chased now by Glen Finnan, dark blue cap. Pale sleeves, Yakowlev. Then Baltic Voyage from the rear. In the noseband, High Royal flying home. Desert Order being reeled back late on. Staying on very stoutly, Glen Finnan. And also High Royal. Desert Order just clinging on. Tight second between Glen Finnan and High Royal, who shake with huge encouragement. First 3 dashed a little way clear. Baltic Voyage in 4th.
Desert Order's experience coming to the 4th, 3rd on debut, 2nd next time out, has won the Convivial Maiden today, tight for 2nd, but Glen Finnan has just held off High Royal, who's done much the best of the newcomers and has run an absolute belter. That was a much better run, as we suspected, from Baltic Voyage in 4th, and back in 5th, running nicely was Yakowlev, giving a bit of ballast to the form, and 6th was Janu, who had also shown good form. We know the form's going to be strong in this race. We know that Desert Order is a useful prospect. Any amount in behind who may also fit that description.
Yeah, plenty of promising horses in behind, but one of the more experienced runners beforehand, Desert Order, and he's used that experience, got away smartly from stall 6, he was always in the firing line, and then he fends off the late challenges just from the likes of Glen Finnan, who's backed up that promising start at Newbury last time out, and High Royal, who's run a blind on the far side in the Jabbar Abdullah course.
High Royal has run brilliantly for more than one reason. One, Jane, he had never run before, and second, he is challenged on a really difficult place.
Yeah, far side centre track, had to come over and get to Glen Finnan to have a little bit of company. You can see he's going to have to go the far side around. Most of his runners came from well off the pace. In contrast, your winner came on the front end, made most of that experience. 3-2-1, that is very progressive form figures. Disappointment to the race for me, Salt Lake City up with the pace, died away. No barrier, ran well, tired late on. There are lots of horses in behind it. We need to watch this race many times again, but Desert Order ran well to what could be a very good horse in a rest at Sandown, and this was a very encouraging step forward from that. Glen Finnan, I'm sure Andrew Balding and team will be very pleased with that horse. He's very encouraging, very willing, as was Baltic Voyage, staying on for further. I'd say Baltic Voyage up to a mile next time. But there is your winner, Godolphin, a double on the day. Another exciting juvenile.
11 to 10 on favourites. Desert Order wins. Glen Finnan was 2nd. Angus High Royal shaping with loads of promise in 3rd. Good afternoon to you.
Nick, good afternoon. Thank you very much indeed. There are SPs for the Convivial. And there is Desert Order cantering back. He's done that okay, hasn't he? Travelled strongly through the race. Put his experience to good use.